But yeah, I think as you said, one of the things I wish I knew was that you can actually live your life while studying medicine. Like it doesn't have to be medicine only. You can start a business,
Right.
And you can start a business. You can take other courses. You can improve yourself in other aspects of life. Because at the end of the day, you'll be frustrated if you give everything into medicine and then it doesn't work out as you planned. Then it will now be
Bumbo clat.
yeah, you can be depressed with that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You actually did a course outside medicine.
Yeah, I kind of did, but it was still
In the world
yeah,
of
medicine. It was public health, and it was nice doing something. Like I can look back and say, okay, so what did I do with my life? When I was in medical school, I can say, oh, I did a course in this, I did that, and yeah, that was it. But trust me, she's the motivation, man. I don't think so much. The lady started her business in med school, so I started a business.
I ain't got time for depression. I want to make money. I ain't got time to be depressed. Okay, well, of course, I was. Maybe there were instances. I don't know if I fulfilled all the DSM-5 classification of what depression includes, but I know there were times when I was sad. I mean, everyone goes through sadness. Intense sadness was not because of medical school. It was mostly just because of life. I mean, we go through life. There was no pressure that was so intense from studying that could have caused me to be depressed. Though I can't remember being depressed, but I was sad.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. Emotions go up and down. Yeah, it happens, but really, it's not because of medical school, or maybe I have a lot to study, or no, it wasn't that. It was just all the things I was dealing with in life. I mean, you're growing, guys. Adulthood is a scam.
I know. Okay, well, maybe depression would be. There sometimes I really had so much to study because, like, when I started working, I had to juggle schoolwork and working and also still living together, and it was really intense. I wasn't depressed, but it was an intense period for like a year or so, juggling, studying, going to classes, teaching, and so many other things, being involved in study groups.
Yeah.
It was intense. I wouldn't go as far as call it depressed. I was just really tiring and I needed a lot of massage.
But no offense, like people actually get depressed in medicine.
Yeah.
Like, it happens. It's just that it never really happens.
Ain't got time for that.
Us.
Think about money. You ain't gonna be depressed. Think how to make money.
Yeah, but it didn't happen to us. Thank God. Yeah. So if you got me using caffeine, it's part of it.
It's part nice.
Okay, so the funny thing is, caffeine has nothing on me. Like I can take it and sleep off.
I think it is to induce sleep inside myself, so it's better I don't take it.
But I took coffee, but not to to stay awake and study. You remember those cold seasons and you just go to the one point machine. Sometimes I get like 2 cups, and I take everything. So yeah, I took caffeine, but not to stay awake to study. I took caffeine because it was winter and I'm in Kenya.
I took caffeine not to stay up because it actually made me sleep. I took caffeine because it reminds me of tea in Nigeria, and I took it because of that. But to stay awake, I used to watch movies, and I know it might be like counter Kenny. There's something behind counter, but watching movies and studying really helped me. Listening to music, just being busy, making sure there's noise around. I can study very well in noise, so that was helpful.
That probably has something to do with the fact that women multitask. Like that's the definition I give it. I love multitasking. I don't know how to do one thing at a time, so I always have to play a movie while studying, listening to music. I just have to have something else doing it. Otherwise I can easily do off. Yeah. So if movie is a drug, I did it.
Yeah. I think the word I was looking for was counterproductive.
I think one of the things I like is the fact that the pressure is not much. Like when I came, I thought I was, the teachers don't put you down. Like your lecturers don't put you down. They want to actually see you pass and succeed. And the fact that you can just walk up to your lecturer and ask questions and it would be like they'll even give you their contact,
Yeah,
like
their
call me,
WeChat,
you know, and
yes.
all that. Yeah, that was one thing that was different in China. And I think another thing is the fact that, you know, it's not do or die. Like you see your mates. Your mates are not killing themselves.
People are living
The
the life.
competition, yeah, like it's not really about competition in China. It's like study for yourself. If you want to study, fine, study. If you don't want, you still have a crew you can hang out with. Also, the marking scheme, I think, like, you know, when you do your best, you actually get what you write. People don't reduce your mark because nobody gets an A in my class, or nobody can get above that. Now, those are the three things I think.
Good parts, but let me just talk about the parts that I didn't really enjoy. The fact of cramming, you know, you can't really study and understand and reproduce. You have to write exactly what you are taught, even if, you know, there were some English, you know, things that didn't really sit well. You have to just reproduce that. I didn't really enjoy that fact. What other facts would I have enjoyed studying here? Is, you know, everything is kept time. I don't know. I didn't study in Nigeria, but I know that if we are having practicals today in the lab, everything is set to place. Everything just goes according to time and schedule. Nothing just changes. They don't just say, oh, we are not having class today, or there's no something. Yeah, everything just goes straight. You know, if you are doing from 9 to 10, you're doing 9 to 10. You're not just doing like 9 to whatever. And like she said, the doctors in the hospital, when they just see a little interest, it sparks their desire. They want to teach you. They want to be. I didn't have any desire, so yeah. But I saw people who were well taken care of, so I appreciate that.
First of all, I didn't even want another chance.
We have done.
But anyway, don't mind me. Okay, so I think I will still go for China. Part of the reasons why I will go for China is I think the exposure, right? And then the fact that it opens like the opportunities
abroad.
It's abroad. But then the opportunities that came with that too, like, you know, with studying in China and exposure, it's made me realize there's more to life. Yeah, there's more to life. And I don't think I would like to go back to Nigeria. Period.
Well, if I answered this question in medical school, like in my 4th, 5th year, I would have said Nigeria, because at the time I was considering going back to study, because I felt for some certain reason I wasn't studying enough. And I felt that because one part of medical school I'd like to, you know, talk about is the fact that you would forget things. I used to study for long hours, sometimes stretch of 6 hours, and when I didn't remember something, I used to feel so bad, so terrible, so, you know, I would shout at myself, I would ridicule myself and go over and over, but it's a process. When I went back home in 3rd year, I went to the hospital, and I just felt I didn't know anything, right? So I wanted to stop everything and come back to Nigeria, because I felt, well, in Nigeria the system is more rigorous, and you know, they would make you study, they would force you to, and which is true, honestly, which is true. You study more there, but like Matsi said, what I've learned or what I've gained in China supersedes and definitely tops anything I would have wanted to. Last, a lot of people still become doctors from here, so potato. Business.
You didn't even have to think about it.
I would learn business. I would want to do language. I want to do as many things as possible to be able to interact with people from all walks of life, to be able to work in any organization and do well, you know?
Photography.
Wow.
I know! Like, that's
take
pictures.
Wow.
I actually love taking pictures.
Wow.
And yeah, I think I would have gone for photography.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I just really have passion for it. Photography and maybe economics.
I wish I had a boyfriend. I wish I had a boyfriend. Honestly, looking back, I'm like, I'm so clueless. I don't even know nothing. I really wish I had a boyfriend. Yeah, so there.
Well, I had a boyfriend. And now a husband. But
Yay.
the truth is, I think one thing I wish I would have done is actually start business earlier, like you did, like you took the initiative. I was kind of scared of, you know, starting something out of medicine. Really, I thought that would make me not serious or something. But then I later realized, no, it doesn't. Actually, it makes you a better person to have, you know, to do something else aside medicine. I feel like, okay, like if you're passionate about medicine, you should also have another source of income, so that it won't be that you're doing it for the money, and you know, you'll be able to do what you want to do. And you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. Like if you want to help people, even if they pay, like for example, doctors are striking now in Nigeria. So like if they really like, I'm not saying it's right. Do you get? Yeah, they deserve whatever they're striking for. But I feel like if you have another source of income, something that works for you by the side, even if government are not paying you enough, like when there's a crisis, pandemic, you can actually step out there and help people, not because of anything. So I really wish I started business on time. Oh my God, I really wish. That's one of my biggest regrets. Starting business. Probably the first day I entered China.
I know, right?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
And it's possible because my sister started because I had, I'd gone that way and she started really, really early. So, yeah, you can actually start as soon as you can.
Like, I didn't start on time. I didn't have people pushing me to start. I started really late. Yeah, so I had to learn the lessons I'm supposed to learn, like my first year, my 5th year, and all that. But yeah. I'm going to tell you that it's possible that you entered medicine because you're passionate about it, but eventually you will grow. You may still have that passion. In fact, it's important to have that passion, but be open to other things happening. And you may not end up spending 6 years in medical school. You can end up spending more. It doesn't make you any less of a doctor or less of a person, so don't be depressed about it. Nobody's your mate in life, last. Yeah. So take it easy. Don't kill yourself, but study hard. Be the best. Yeah.
To medical students out there, I didn't want to study medicine. I definitely didn't want to be a doctor. So the passion is very important because after your basic sciences in the first, second year, and you start maybe internal medicine and surgery and what have you, life hits you and you have to realize that if you don't have as much passion, you might not see the reason to keep on going. So be passionate, believe in yourself, learn as widely as possible. Don't be so restricted to your medical books. Learn as much about different courses, different disciplines, because you don't know where life's gonna throw you. To this channel.
It's not here. It's
subscribe to this channel.
Is it there?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Recommend to your friends and family members, who want to be doctors or who want their children to be doctors.
Oh, Mama Doctor. Bye.
Know myself, yeah. Really, I just can't afford to lose nobody else, yeah. If they move and shake.